Why am I always distracted? Dear friend, have you ever wondered why your mind is always distracted? Even when you are trying to focus, you sit at your desk, yet your thoughts drift to unanswered emails, phone notifications, or unfinished tasks. You read a book, but your mind wanders to something else. If this feels familiar, you are not alone. And this is an important question. Why is the mind so hard to settle? According to the Buddha's teachings, being distracted is not your fault. It is a sign of an untrained mind. The mind's natural state is calm, but habits of clinging, worry, and craving keep it chasing external objects. When you don't know how to pause, your mind becomes like an unmoored boat, drifting from one thought to another, from one worry to another desire. First, you are distracted because the mind always seeks safety and satisfaction. In modern society, especially in the US, you are taught that if you don't control and prepare for everything, you will be left behind. So the mind cannot rest. It constantly anticipates, worries, and plans. For example, during a meeting, you might worry, will I respond correctly? When cooking, you think, did I forget something? The Buddha calls this clinging and grasping, when the mind holds tightly to the self and seeks to protect its image. Second, distraction arises when you are not used to being with yourself. In moments of silence, suppressed feelings and thoughts emerge, and you rush to escape emptiness or discomfort. Even when resting, the mind stays busy with its own contents. For instance, try sitting quietly for a minute, and notice how your mind jumps immediately to a to-do list or old memories. The Buddha teaches that peace only arises when you learn to rest with yourself, even for a brief moment. Third, you are distracted because you identify with your thoughts. You believe that the constant stream of thoughts is you. But the Buddha reminds us, you are not the thoughts. You are the one aware of them. When you realize this, the mind begins to find freedom, and focus naturally returns. So, how can you practice right now? Try something simple. Pause for a few seconds. Inhale and notice, I am inhaling. Exhale and notice, I am exhaling. When your mind wanders, gently acknowledge, the mind is running, and then return your attention to the breath. Even 1 minute of mindfulness can help calm a distracted mind. Dear friend, distraction is not your enemy. It is simply tired and needs guidance back home. The Buddha believes that everyone can awaken even amidst a busy life. When you learn to notice and return to yourself, you not only focus better but also live with greater ease. What do you think about this? Share your thoughts in the comments so we can reflect and learn together. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha.